Hi there. In this lecture, I just want to talk a little bit about numbers and how you can use the numeric data types such as float and integer to perform various arithmetic operations. So let's say that I have two variables. I'll create a variable right now, num1, and we'll assign the value 3. And let's say that we have num2. Let's assign it the value 10. And I'll define a variable here, answer, and give it the value num1 divided by num2. I just want to show you what the answer would be and how it would change depending on different criteria. So let's print answer and let's hit run, and notice it gives a 0.3. So what kind of a data type is this? Well, this is the float data type. You can of course multiply these together by using the asterisk, which represents multiplication. So that's going to give us the number 30. That's a integer data type because it's a whole number. I can, of course, use the minus operator. So let's run that, and it gives a -7. And plus, you're already familiar with. There's one more that I want to talk about, and that is the modulus operator. Okay, and you may or may not be familiar with this. So let's talk about that. Modulus is basically to get remainder. So let's say that if you want to divide 10 by 3, it's going to give us a decimal number if we just do 10 divided by 3 here, right? But let's say that we wanted to get the remainder of 10 divided by 3. So in that case, 3 goes into 10 3 times. So 3 times 3 is 9. What's the remainder? 1. So to get that 1 remainder, we use something called a modulus operator. And that's not the division. That's actually the percent sign. So if I change this to percent, right, let me just put a space here so it's easily readable. If I do 10% 3, I expect answer to get the value 1, right? And 1 will be printed because 1 is the remainder when you divide this expression. So let's hit run, and there you go. Notice we get a 1. And there's various algorithms in computer science that rely on the modulus operator. And if you want, you can learn more about it with my data structures course. Now, another thing I want to cover is order operations. So let's say we have 10 plus 3 times 9 minus 4. So in basic mathematical order operations, this will execute first, and then it would subtract 4, and then it will add the 10. So what is going to be the value? Let's hit run. It's going to be 33 because 9 times 3 is 27. Subtract 4. It gives us a 23, and then when you add 10, it gives us a 33, and that's why we see that here. If I wanted this to run first, and then this to run, then I could surround this with parentheses, like that. And if you're aware, in basic math, what's in the parentheses runs first. So first this value is going to be evaluated, then this is going to be evaluated, and then it's going to multiply. So let's hit run, and there we go, we get a 65. Now, of course, these previous variables are dead. They're not really being used anywhere here. So we can just get rid of them because we're only dealing with this variable answer, and we're assigning it the value of this expression. So that's it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the basic arithmetic that you can use in Python. Same thing goes for floats. If I was to turn this to a .999 and change this to 0.756, then of course the answer is going to change, and the data type for this answer would of course be a decimal, right? So let's hit run, and there we go. It'll be a float data type. So that's all for now. Let me wrap it up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lecture.